Hi guys, it's Dr. Lynda Cramer. It's Sunday, the 30th of January 2022. We know what Sundays are. It's Tarot Day! Tarot Day! Okay, so to save some time today, what I've already done is I've already picked out a tarot card. Wait till you see what this one is. Oh! Okay, I've already got out my little lovey-dovey card. In order, as she said, go with my cards first, then do the little lovey-dovey cards, because they've got little love doves on them, so I call them lovey-dovey cards. And I've also got the beautiful artwork from Louise Benton, and here is her artwork for today. Wait until you see how all these connect today. This one is a really promising week coming for us, okay? So if you do like the Louise Benton cards, I'll put her card up here on the screen. That's got her website. The description is also below in the description. If you do want to go over to her link and buy these cards, she puts the beautiful artwork. She designs the artwork herself. So that's the artwork for this one. That is her card that you get to say her website, etc. And this is the artwork that we have for today's card. Whoa, this one's great. So the only thing that I haven't done today is got the ruin out of my little ruin sack. So I put out the intention to the whole universe. What stone represents what the whole world needs for the next week? Give us a message or some guidance for what we all need for this coming week. Okay. So let's delve into the bag of ruins and let's see what one I pull out this week. Now, as you can see, I don't look at the ruins. Oh, this is going to be interesting because it's that one today. Okay. Now, this is a funny thing because as I've pulled it out, the arrow is going up. It's not going down, it's going up. So I'm going to put that one there as well, so we can find out what all this means for today. Okay, so this is from the 30th of the 1st, 2022. So this will go through until now the Saturday, the 5th of February. I'm just looking at my calendar, okay? So it's from today, the 30th. All right, so let's start with my tarot card first. We have, drumroll please, the Wheel of Fortune. My goodness. You know, imagine that you're on one of those game shows and he says, spin the wheel. And you see what it lands on? This is what the Wheel of Fortune represents. So what have you got on your personal Wheel of Fortune before I even look at the book? What are your options that you could win? Okay? Win. Opportunities. Okay? So have a look at all the opportunities that you've got this week and imagine that they're on this Wheel of Fortune. Okay? Even if you say, oh, I haven't left the house for 3 months because I'm in isolation, I have to go to the shops today. That's one of your options, okay? Because there are still things that we can grow and learn from there. Okay? Even just going to the shops. So the Wheel of Fortune, interpretation. The Wheel of Fortune is also known as the Destiny card. It brings a positive change of fortune unless badly aspected and can indicate the commencement of a new cycle when progress can be made. Yay! It is important to make the most of this fortunate time. For as with anything, change is always just around the corner. Okay. Wow. Wheel of Fortune card. I love it. It means that we can make what we want. Whatever we think about, we can put those law of attraction into use where we can manifest what it is that we actually want as an outcome. Okay? So, the second card that I got, my little lovey-dovey card, it says, love would plant a garden of flowers. I'll put that up on the screen so you can read it. Love would plant a garden of flowers. Now, when we plant a seed, do we see the results on that day? No, it takes time. It takes patience. It takes hope, trust and belief that that little seed is going to germinate and grow into something beautiful. Even if it's like a fruit tree or something that we plant, we don't get to harvest that fruit on the day that we plant the seed. So, combined with the Wheel of Fortune card, this is telling us that what we want in our future, we can now make it happen, okay? Good things come to those who put in the time and the effort and all those good vibrations of energy in order to make success in our future, okay? Oh, this is so exciting for me today. You know, if I've ever done a good tarot spread, I'm loving what I've got today because now we have the Louise Benton card and it's the Ascension card. So I'll just put the words up here if you do want to pause the screen so you can have a little read of it. Okay, let's go. Ascension. Integrate all you've known and feel the light of Earth's new dawn. For balance in polarity, visioning what is to be. In the death throes of a dying age, allow what is and disengage. New life follows death. The wheels of time roll on. Through the pain of births we are transformed. See the world you know with expanded vision. Its beauty, sacredness and perfection. Align with your own celestial destiny. You know what I'm going to hold up, don't you? Wow. Align with your own celestial destiny and take your place with truth and integrity. The portal is open. The next cycle unfolds. Embrace the future and all that it holds. And at the bottom it says, I trust the process of growth and transformation. So this week, guys, there are a lot of people now waking up. Have you noticed it? How many people now are not wearing their masks when they're told to wear them? How many people now are not going in for their third one of these things when they're getting told to go and get it? People are now doubting what is happening all over the planet. They're looking within themselves and saying, is this what I truly want for me? A lot of people are now saying no. So, when we stand in our own authority, and when we say to ourselves, you know what, I don't agree with that, that's actually empowering ourselves to make a change. So what's on your Wheel of Fortune? Where do you want to see yourself in the next 2, 5, 10 years? Because love would plant a garden of flowers. The seeds that we plant now, and we allow it through this Wheel of Fortune, we do ascend into goodness. So before I look at my little ruin, because I haven't forgotten about him, because here he is, integrate what you've known. So look back on what you've done in your life, any past training, experience, life skills, or work experience, or whatever you've done, and integrate all that. I love animals. I remember a time when I was a kid, I used to go out to the farm and feed the camels. Wonder if I should be doing that now. That could be what you integrate, sort of thing, okay? And feel the light of Earth's new dawn, because we are processing now. We are transforming the whole planet, okay? In the death throes of a dying age. Well, look at all the games. Look at all the deceit and lies that a lot of people in authority have been handing out for the past couple of years. So it's not just the last couple of years, guys. This goes back decades and decades and decades, right? But people are now waking up to it. So the governments and the authorities, they're in their death throes. They don't know which way to turn. So that's why they're barking so loud. You must do this. It's like they're doing a little teenage tantrum, isn't it? They're in the schoolyard. I didn't get what I wanted, so I'm going to bully you. That's exactly what they're doing. And people are waking up to this. So they're in their death throes, okay? Allow what is. Allow. Let them do what they do. If you see someone walking down the street and you think, oh my God, why are they doing that? Don't answer it. In fact, say to yourself, why are you judging them? Why aren't you just allowing them to do what they like? Because we all have belief systems, right? Let them do what they believe to be right. Because ultimately, we all have free will and we all make our own decisions for what we believe to be right, okay? Allow what is and disengage. So turn that off. When you see someone doing something that you don't like, instead of getting emotionally attached to that, where you start getting angry, impatient, frustrated, or whatever, cut it down. Delete it. And say, you know what? I am not allowing their energy to interfere with who I am. Because I am facing my future through the Wheel of Fortune. And I'm now planting the seeds where my future is going to be great. Okay? Allow what is and disengage. So switch off from all this stuff that we don't like anymore. New life follows death. Okay? The wheels of time roll on. Through the pain of birth, we are transformed. See the world you know with expanded vision. Now, as I said, people are now waking up. All over the world, people are now doubting. They're seeing the reactions. They're seeing the long-term effects from a certain thing. And they say, what was the true purpose of this in the first place? And how was this made even before the flu came out? So people are now waking up to this. And they realize now that this flu that we've had now for 2 years, is it really that bad? Other than any other flu that we've ever had. So why are they forcing this on us when it doesn't work? There's got to be ulterior motives. So people are now starting to wake up to it. They're researching it. The old keyboard warriors are coming out in force. Oh, thank God they're out there. Because they're the ones that are finding out all this truth. Because it's not out there on our mainstream broadcasting, okay? See the world you know with expanded vision. So don't just go into your tunnel vision of saying, oh yeah, I sit down at 6 o'clock and watch whatever's on Channel 9. Okay? That program at 6 o'clock, if you know what I'm talking about, NEWS. I don't want to get taken off YouTube, okay? So they're starting to wake up and saying, is that the truth of what they're saying? So we now expand that vision out and we're researching and we're finding out things and we're linking to other people and we're connecting with other like-minded people, okay? It's beauty, sacredness, and perfection. Align with your own celestial destiny. So what's on your cards, guys? Okay? What is on your card? What is on this Wheel of Fortune? And you're going to flick it around. Tick, 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 tick. What are you going to win today? Okay? The more good that we do, the more good comes back to us. This is Universal Laws 101. But never do it for the reward. Do it because we want to do it, because we're passionate to do it. Okay? The portal is open. In other words, here's the portal. We've got this Wheel of Fortune right now in front of us where we can create anything we want to happen. The next cycle unfolds. So this means that over the next week, what is happening now, all these cycles of the last 2 years with all this agenda and all this narrative that they're saying, it's starting to break down. They're They don't know where to run next. They don't know what their next plan is going to be. We've got to come out with something to make them still believe that what we've been saying is the truth. Okay? And the more people waking up to what they're saying are lies and deceit. Remember, my great-great-great-great-grandmother told me about this time. When I died in 2001, she said, in the year 2020, there will be so much lies, so much deceit, you will not know who to trust. The only person you can trust is within yourself. Okay? And now that's why we research. We find things out and we make our own future. So embrace the future and all that it holds. So this week, guys, think about your plans for the future. Start putting out those seeds that will manifest and grow into what we want. So now let's go over to the ruins. Let me find it first. It's the up arrow. Where is my up? Oh, here he is. Here he is. I'll turn him around. It's this one here that I'm reading. Okay. Just so you see him. There he is. It's the up arrow. This one here. Okay. Let's have a look at what the up arrow means. Okay. It's called Tiwaz. The spear, held by the Norse god of justice. Oh, isn't this getting interesting now? A ruin of victory. Wow. Associated with justice, fairness, and truth. Now, isn't this what I'm saying about it all? We're seeing now through the lies and that deceit, and what is the opposite of that? It is the truth. People are now finding out the truth, and the people that are spreading all this lies and deceit, they can't hide behind it anymore. So that's why this week is so imperative in our growth. Okay? So let me read what it says here. A signal to stand up for what you believe in, and you are likely to succeed. Bingo! Stand up and be proud of what you believe in. Because ultimately, guys, you are not alone. Okay? Next one says, take up a cause, wow, that you feel strongly about, even if odds are against you. This is the Wheel of Fortune. Take up a cause. Now, when you think, where will I go? What cause will I do? That could be, will I start going to the park more and getting mental health under check? Is it meaning that I just simply go and see my neighbours and check in on them more often? Is it that I start finding a new job? Is it that I start taking development classes to open up my spirituality more? So these are all causes that we can look at over the next week and say, who am I? Who am I? What are my reasons to live? Do I want to be a selfish, greedy person? Or do I want to be a loving, kind person? That's just polar opposites there, okay? As an example. But look into yourself and say, who am I? Remember before I said about, when I was little, I went out to the camel farm and I thought, oh, wow, I would love to look after the camels. Think about who one of the exercises that I tell people, guys, go back to when you were a teenager. What was it that you wanted to be when you grew up? What did you want to be when you were a kid? Go back to those days when we're young, carefree, before responsibilities and mandates. Think about who you wanted to be. What was that bucket list that you had? And then make it happen, okay? So the third one says, show determination. So that's where we get passionate. That's where we stand proud and say, you know what? This is what I'm going to do. And if someone says to you, oh, man, why are you doing that? Just say, well, it's my life. I can do whatever I like. Okay? The last one, a good sign for romantic relationships and career opportunities. So, what we're seeing now on the planet, guys, the world is starting to open up again. Okay? Even though, they will say food shortages, etc. Don't trust what you see. Trust what you feel in your energetic connection. Go with your gut. Spin that wheel of fortune. Plant the seeds. And ultimately, those who go good with this are going to ascend. So, I'll put the card up here again if you want to pause and read it. How amazing is the next week? If this stuff works for you guys, please comment below. If you like this, stay tuned next week because I'll be here again next Sunday. And I hope that you all have a great weekend. Bye. To learn more about your solistic alignment, please press the like button and click subscribe. To purchase any of Dr. Lynda Cramer's books or services, please visit www.lyndaray.info.